I think I learned Gouache. Gosh.
Gouache.
Gouache. I think I learned gouache. There's no way. That does not spell that does not spell this thing. This does not spell goo. I refuse to believe that this spells gouache. I refuse. I refuse. Gouache has to be Italian. I don't know. I remember this palette from HIMI. I'm not sure. But I remembered the palette and I was like, they said it's like watercolor. I was like, freak it. Watercolor, I loved it in high school. I was a fiend for some watercolor and pencil. I was like, I'll be good at it. And then my first try, I'll put it up. It was tragic. I mean, when I say, I'm a pretty decent painter, but when I say that I really effed up on this one, I had effed up on this one, and I was just like, yeah, this ain't for me. And I was just like, F a gouache. First of all, how are we just gonna allow a ninja named Gouache drag us to the dirt and tell us we're filthy pigs and let it get away with it? Like, I refused. And so I came back. It was around last night, and I was like, okay. I looked at a video. This one lady, I can't remember her freaking name. This one lady, she was like going through the steps of learning gouache, and I was like, okay, I could learn this. But then like a month later, I was like, okay, let me actually tackle it because my pride was defeated. It was defeated. But anyway, I did this last night, and look, she's very pretty. She's very pretty. I did this last night, and I was like, I ain't half bad at it. So we're gonna go through it. I'm gonna show you how I got to this with a different style. I'm not gonna use the same. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give you some tips on what old girl told me, because I was in denial for a long time. But I'm gonna tell you what she told me, you know, and I'm gonna help you guys out. It's not that hard. If you like watercolor, you'll like gouache. Okay, first thing first, besides basically needing the palette itself, you don't necessarily need this palette. I thought this would be a great starter palette. This is like $24 to $31, which wasn't that bad. But in the moment, it was a horrible mistake, and I refused to return stuff on Amazon. So that's besides the point. Brushes, a spray bottle of water to reactivate it. When I tell you, the one item that I desperately needed to be successful at it, bruh, was a freaking heat gun. Now, I've been had this, cause I'm a painter, I'm a crafter, your girl is a artist of all arts. But that heat gun, when I tell you I had to learn patience, I don't have patience. Anybody who knows me knows I don't have patience. You have to have patience with this because you have to let the first layer dry before going on to anything else. And that's where I effed up on my other paintings. And plus, I've seen a lot of artists apply the paint so thick and heavily. And I was like, oh snap, this is like a crossbreed. We love it here. We got like acrylic and watercolor together. Get that out your mind, shawty. Get that out your mind right now. It's still watercolor, but she's just thick. She's just a Shawty got a BBL, alright? She's just thick, and she like to shake it for the gram. So, we still treat it like watercolor. We layer it on. Now, for certain looks, you can apply a little thicker, but don't go crazy on your first time. So this is how we go. Alright, first thing first, stay hydrated. Second thing, I have a glass table. So what I like to do is just masking tape my pieces of paper onto the table. And plus, starting off with gouache, you want to start off small. You will have to spread out the water evenly, nicely, so forth, onto it. This is also watercolor paper, by the way. So, if you use mixed media, I'm going to use, a mixed media paper next. On the next one, and then watercolor paper on the next one. Okay? You gotta get your heat gun on the side. Be careful of it because it will get hot. Your paintbrushes. I have a mixture of my own watercolor paintbrushes and the paintbrushes that I came with. These are the paintbrushes that I Alright, this is my inspiration. Isn't she beautiful? Look at, I'm sorry, but look at her. This is my inspiration. Hopefully, she's my inspiration. Hopefully, I do her right. But she is gorgeous. Shout out to you, mama. But yeah, that'll be my inspiration. Will I go by this entirely? Nope. Is she a good inspiration? Yep. First thing first, wet your paper. My guy, you gotta wet your paper. One thing I've learned is that you have to wet the whole paper. And also keep a little another like waterproof, not watercolor sheet next to you, because you want to dilute as much as you can, and make sure that you get all your straggling eraser bits out of the freaking way. So now that your baby girl, now that your paper is wet, I like to go in first with gouache, freaking gouache. I like to go in with a lighter color and then work my way darker. You can do it differently, whatever your style is. Normally acrylic, I'll go in darker and then go lighter, but with this, I prefer to go light than dark. Alrighty. See, you just need like a little bit. You want to dilute it on the side instead of just bringing it right to the paper, because it's just become a hot mess. And nobody wants to deal with a hot mess. I know I don't. So I will advise you, have a little sheet next to you. And to make sure that you don't have like little thick bits like this. And if you carry on into like the next part, guess what? That's okay. Who's gonna whoop your behind? Nobody. And if someone tries you beat they behind. Period. So now, this is what saved me. Bruh, you can get this for $10 off of Amazon, or go to your local store, like craft store like Michael's. Get you one of these. I thought this said homicide. Oh Lord. But anyways, get you one of these. It dries up the process real quick. You don't need something from Home Depot that's industrial. That's just stupid, right? And I left the dry time of me drying it just so you see how quick it is. Look, and it's dry. Isn't she beautiful? So now I'm gonna go in with my darker color. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do darker and then I'm gonna layer on top of that. Hit all the good spots. Always have like a paper towel or like a rag, like your art rag next to you. And if you go outside the circle or the face, that's perfectly fine. Tell your elementary teacher to kiss your black or white or whatever behind you got, and tell them, look, I'm the artiste. I don't have to stay within the lines. Alright, now we got that. Line it up, spread it out. Boom. Too much. Just dry off your brush, swoop it up, and you're good. See? Not too shabby, right? And yes, I know, I missed a spot, but we gonna act like we didn't see that and mind our business, right? Because guess what? Who's gonna beat my behind? Nobody. Alright, I'm gonna take this peach color. I don't know if you can tell. Like this color. Ooh, I mixed it. Oh, I'm not sure that this is a mixing type of gouache, but this is very pretty. I mixed this two together, and it gave me this, which Shawty, I ain't mad at. She real beautiful. You're like, it looks the same, Simone. Okay, shush, trust in the process. Shut up. That's what y'all problem. Y'all talk too damn much. especially this part. Let me get that area before y'all talk mad crap about me. You're like, what is you doing? Don't worry about me. I know y'all be like, oh my gosh, her brush game is weak. You know, and I'm more so of a F it, we ball type gal when it comes to like brush strokes, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if men could just be out here looking like, you know, their game be weak, but they still be pulling chicks, why can't my brush game be weak? If, you know, I'm not gonna even go there. Alright, so now we're gonna start doing different colors. This blue is very cute. It's like a royalish blue. Ooh. She picked me too. She real cute. Okay, let's see what we can do with her. Alrighty. She need to be diluted just a tad bit more. There we go. And then I'm gonna bring her here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Cause she also got some nice highlights too. Alright, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bring this orange in. I should have cleaned up my brush a little bit more, but you know what? Who is going to whoop my behind? No one. We'll put it underneath. We'll put it right there, underneath the chin. And trust me, guys, you gotta trust the. See? You just gotta trust the process. Trust me. I'm gonna take this really chocolatey brown. Ooh, sexy. Dilute that brush. And then go in here. Underneath the eyes. Yes, I'm going darker underneath the eyes. You'll see what I'm doing. You will see. I'm bringing it to the eyebrow. Alright. Ah! Okay. And I know people are gonna be quick to be like, she looks nothing like the model that you inspired from. Again, this is why we say and we get inspiration. Cause I'm not gonna do anything exactly. Because why? Cause I'm Simone Green and no one's gonna not everyone's gonna do anything exactly. Cause why? Cause I'm grown and I do what the heck I wanna do. Okay? This is why we say we pull from inspiration. I didn't say I'm gonna do an exact replica. Y'all be listening so hard and don't even be listening. That's the problem. Inspiration, babies. Inspiration, not exact. Okay? Okay. Alright. Why did you go so dark around her eyes? Shut up. I know. Just wait on it. Just see, this is why whenever you 101, this is it. Whenever you go back to clean your brush, make sure to get the you see, I don't know if you see it because it keeps on rolling, but make sure to dab the side so that when you go down, gravity don't go against you and whoop your behind and make you want to have a whole panic attack while doing your art project. Ugh, the ghetto. But we can make it work. We can make it work. Yeah. Y'all might be thinking, oh, she just effing around at this point. Maybe. But y'all, ooh. Is this like an emerald green? Ooh, she's sexy. She has to go in. Where's she gonna go in at? I'm gonna put her here. I'm gonna put her there too. Ooh, that's a sexy behind green, blue, whatever the heck it say ooh. Ooh. Also, you can reactivate colors on your little sheet right here. You're like, oh my god, really? Yes, really. You know that? I just found that out to myself. Right in the moment. Do I want to do the dark lip? I'm gonna do the dark lip. Cause that dark lip on her was so gorgeous. And I was like, oh child, take. Ah! Okay, alright, okay, alright, you're fired. You're fired. You, ma'am, is fired. We can make it work though. Okay, let me make sure. So now I am going to just fast forward the process of doing, I believe it is a hijab or hijab. Excuse me if I said it incorrectly. But we're gonna go and do the finished product, and I'm gonna tell you my thought process throughout the whole moment. Alright, so this is what I got. Okay, I'm back after doing the 2 paintings. I just did a speed run of the second one. So, long story short, I think I just started drawing, painting, and my commentary just like cut off at a certain point. Or I just put little side notes, but this is what it looks like with watercolor paper. Not only that you get the texture look, but it absorbs it nicely. And it doesn't give you much trouble, but if you can only afford multimedia paper, it's still doable. It's not like you can't do it. Just get the less tacky tape so that you don't rip out your sides, because it definitely ripped out my sides. But I tried also doing a thicker layer on the second one on the multimedia paper. It works. However, do not make a mistake, because you cannot come back from it. That's the only thing. Placement is very important if you do thicker colors, because underneath it, it will pull the color out. So you don't want to do that. But since I treat this more so like watercolor, she is very beautiful, pretty. I kind of got confused on what I wanted to do with the hijab, and so this is the color combination I got. She's beautiful. I love it. Gouache. You know, I'm not mad at you. It's just a lot of patience and a lot of drying and a lot of effort involved. So, I mean, start off small. I had to start off small. Shoot, me starting off small lasted last night, and here we are. And I'm proud of what I've accomplished in it. I say give it a chance. If you're a painter, if you're looking for any type of multimedia or medium that's out there, go for it. I say, as an artist, you should expand your horizon and know like different things that you're strong at, where you're weak at, or shoot, what I want to do next with. So, but I mean, Gouache, you beat my ass in the beginning, okay? You whipped my ass, but overall, the end results, I'm in love with it. And don't be afraid of something. Always try. Always give it a second try. This has taught me to not give up. Keep trying. Because first time you may think, go into something real cocky and be like, oh, I know how to do it. No, because if you don't keep practicing and you don't keep trying, how do you expect to grow? So, Gouache, you get a 10 out of 10 from me. But watercolor's better. If you liked the video, if it was somewhat helpful, because I know I kind of like got quiet on mine. If it was somewhat helpful, if you liked the video, if you liked the paintings, ciao, subscribe, like, do whatever you need to do, and keep on coming back, because I am slowly but surely gonna make more videos on different mediums I'm gonna try, or that different mediums I haven't used in a very long time, and I want to know if I still got it. Probably not, but keep up with the journey with me and see my portfolio grow and grow and grow even more. All right, bye loves.